Hi guys, you had a great day. This is my third time trying to make this video. The first time my computer almost died on me, and the second time my phone rang, so hope this one goes well. Today is the second part of my YouTube mini-series about gymnastics tutorials. And if you haven't watched the previous video I made, make sure to watch that because some of the things I say in this video are based on the other movie, or not movie, the other video. So today I am going to talk about body positions, and there are six basic positions that I'm going to go through today, and these are the 6 most important positions to know for young gymnasts specifically, because it will lay a great foundation to achieving higher or moving on to higher skills, or to can't talk today, or move on to more advanced skills. There you have it. So there are 6 body positions. The first one is a straight body position, then we have the arched, the hollow, and the piked, tucked, and I don't know what you call it. It's not a split position. Let's just call it a split position because I don't know what it's called. And I'm going to teach them to you, and how to teach them, for you to teach them on to other kids or yourself. If that makes sense. It doesn't to me. I hope it does to you. Okay, so the first one is a straight position, and it is exactly as it sounds. It's just a straight position. You need to keep your arms tight to your ears, as I said in the last video. And you need to keep your toes straight and your fingers, toes pointed and your fingers pretty, and your stomach in and your bum in. So I'm going to show it to you, and you just need to bear with me because I'm just going to lay down on the floor. I don't know any better way to show it to you. So you can't see my feet, but they're pointed and they're straight, and my legs are together as much as possible. And I'm going to lay down just straight and keep everything tight. Keep my arms tight to my ears, and there you have the straight position. I'm going to show the positions to you, and I'm going to explain a bit later how to teach them to kids. So that was the straight position, and we also have an arched position, which I teach to kids laying on their stomach. And so what you're going to do is lay on your stomach, and you're going to pull your upper body up, and you're going to pull your lower body up, and just leave your stomach on the floor. The goal is to look like basically a banana. So you need to, well, basically like this, arch your back. And it's the same as the last position. You need to keep your arms tight to your ears, and you need to keep your feet or legs together. So it looks like arms tight to ears, lift up and lift up. So you get that pretty bend in your back. So it looks like this. I can't straighten my arms here because I will hit the wardrobe. So that's an arch position. And we also have the hollow position, which is a bit harder to teach because younger kids have a hard time understanding how to position their bodies. What we usually say is to keep your bum close to the ground and to keep your back towards the ceiling. So you need to find a good middle. The hollow position looks like this. We teach it on you need to stand on your hands and your toes. Basically in a push-up position with your back hollow and your basically like this. And I'm going to demonstrate an arch back. Here you have an arch back and hollow. So you can see the difference. The difference is pretty humongous. And what little kids tend to do is either they go like this, just keep the bum up towards the ceiling. So you need to position them so they tighten the bum, or after you see this as well, and you need to remind them that's an arched back. And I have some tips for that as well later. And we also have 3 positions left. Yeah, 3 left. We have the tucked position, the piked position, and the split position. So the first one I'm going to teach you is a tucked position. If you've watched gymnastics previously, or watched like the Olympics, or basically any level higher than, I would say, a 4 or a 5-4 maybe, then you would have seen a tucked position, because a tucked position is the position you're in when you're performing when you're performing like a tucked back. It's like some sort of a back flip. Some people call it as well a front flip. Okay, so a tucked position is basically you need to have a hollow back, as I discussed before. So you start by sitting like this, and to make sure that back is round and nice, and then you place one hand on each knee. Place the hand right under the kneecap, so that you don't place your hands over your knees, place them under, because here you are much stronger in holding against. So you keep your feet or your knees on either side of your chin. So you don't need to keep your chin here, because what will happen if you perform a front tuck or front flip with your knees like this is you'll probably get bruises for smacking them here, and that can hurt pretty bad. So what I say to people who are learning the tuck position is to have both knees away from the chin, but not like this. You need to keep them here, basically pushing it against your chest. So that's a tuck position. And we also have the piked position, which is where you keep your legs straight and your toes pointed, and you grab on to your calves, basically around here somewhere, and you grab on and you hold on. This is really important to look at their knees, because most kids want to do this when they try to reach forward because they want to go further, but you need to tell them that you'd rather have them go just here with locked knees than go here with bent knees. So teach them to have straight knees from the beginning, and you will never see this. Okay, so grab on here, hold on tight, and keep your knees and toes straight. Okay, so that's the pike position, and here comes the split position. If you know what this is called, I think I have known what this is called, but I've forgotten. So if you know, please tell me, and I'll tell it to you later, or however you want to do it. So you're going to sit with your legs forward in about a 90-degree angle. So imagine you have a square between your legs, and the edge is going to go right between your bones. So you need to keep a 90-degree angle, and what you're going to do is just try to lay your stomach on the ground. So you go forward, 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 and try to lay as close to the ground as possible. Keep your arms tight to your ears, and there you'll have the split position. What's really important here as well is to make sure that you have locked knees. I usually say to my kids that I'm allergic to bent knees and that makes them straighten them a bit more. So that's a tip. Okay, now comes some exercises we do to teach our kids to achieve these positions. So first I'm going to go through the straight position and the tucked position because we do a game with those two positions. We lay all the kids on a big mat and we tell them to lay flat like a pancake. So we call the straight position a pancake and we call the tucked position a meatball. And so the game, the rules of the game are you basically have to, when we say pancake or meatball, you have to lay in those positions as quickly as you can and as hard as you can, and then just hold the positions until we say something else. So we let the kids lay on the mat and we'll tell them to lay like a pancake, and they lay straight with their toes pointed and everything, and then we'll tell them lay like jam, and they have to stay still because we haven't told them meatball. So you can have fun with this. You can make it a game so that they can understand the positions and understand what to do. We also have a way to test if they really can do these positions, and for the straight position it's pretty easy to just have this gymnast lay like a pancake, and then you'll lift their legs up like on their heels or something, and you'll lift them up and you'll see if they have tightened their stomach, their bum is supposed to lift with the legs. So what you'll see if they do not tighten their body is you'll just lift the feet and the leg will come with, and the rest of their body will just lay on the ground. So that's bad. You need to tell them to tighten their stomach, and what will happen is that they will imagine that this is their feet, and you lift the feet up. So this is what's going to look like if they do not tighten their stomach. And if they do tighten their stomach, this is what it will look like. So they lay on their shoulder blades and tighten their stomach, and you'll lift them up like this in their feet. And in the tucked position, it is great if you have younger gymnasts because then you'll be able to do this. I don't think you'll be able to, unless you're a very strong person, to lift up other beginner gymnasts that are very heavy. So what we do with the tucked position is we tell them to lay like a meatball, and we lift them in their ankles. So we lift them about here. You can lift the whole gymnast up, and you can make sure that she stays in this position and that she don't let go and lands on her back. So we just lift them up about like this much off the ground, and you can see if they tighten their stomach and if they hold on tight to their knees. If they do that, then we have a great tuck position. And make sure that they keep their chin to their chest so that they don't go back with their neck, because that can hurt them when they land. Okay, I think I'm running out of time. Okay, I have a bit more time. And for the hollow position, which I said was a very hard one to teach, then I suggest that you make sure you can have like well, let me just get this right. You can have a high position, an object that's very tall, and you can have them like put their hands on the edge and hang down with their whole body. I don't really know how to explain this. They put their hand on the object and they hang with the rest of their body just beside the, let's say, a table, for example. You put your hand on the table and you'll hang with your body outside of the table. And then you'll try to achieve that hollow back like this and hang straight with the rest of your body. And another way to do that is to tell them to get their shoulders forward. So imagine that they're trying to squeeze like a watermelon or something between their shoulders. Okay, I'm running out of time. I have to create a part 2, so I'll see you in part 2. Bye!